Brody comes up to me yesterday and he says, "Hey Dad, I got a letter from Drew Barnes." Drew Barnes, hey? And he's like, "No big deal." He was nominated for scholarship at his school. So Drew Barnes wrote him a letter. Pretty cool. 24 degrees, 4:30 in the morning. And we're gonna go and see if we can roll up some more twigs. They're like brittle sticks, but at least it's not gonna be 40-degree hay that we're rolling up. So we're about halfway done baling here this morning. Then we're to rake. Grandpa might come out and rake, and then we're to cut. So we'll see how far we get in this heat. It is 5:30. We're gonna keep rolling. Morning, Grandpa. You slept in this morning, and you're already brave. What? That's almost 7 miles. 5 from the gate. Beatrice, we're right back at your entry gate. What gear are you going at? Yeah. Yes, we do ditch hay, and our goal is to do it right. You might wonder why we fuss about it. Yeah, it's a pain to do it, but just a couple things to inform you guys why we do it. First of all is the economics of cattle having the opportunity to graze out the ditches where we couldn't fence them in there with the highway traffic. Second is we can use the feed on the ranch. It's hard on equipment, but the reality is that with doing ditch hay and other advantages, it lowers our taxes. And a lot of people say, no, it would never lower your taxes because they would just pay it anyways and cut their ditches because they have to do it for deer control. So that's part of the reason why we do it right and do a nice job, so that you can see good, that no deer, to prevent accidents. It also prevents snow drifting in the winter. But the reality is that if we didn't cut ditch hay, they would spend that money in their budget. They have the money in their budget for taxes. And if they spent the money in their budget, they would have to increase the budget. If anybody's been part of a board or of directors, you would understand this. So the money would have to come from somewhere. So now if the money's in the budget, they can use it elsewhere. So essentially, it does lower our taxes. So we do it for ourselves for taxes, but for you also. Now we're going to get to changing not one guard, but 2 guards. You guys, it's so hot out today. We're We're gonna make a circle on hands-free. We'll see if we fall off. It's amazing how God loves us. He loves us so much that He sent His Son. So that His Son would be the firstborn. Everything's getting hot. It's hot. I'm hot. Tractor's hot. This weekend there was a big fire in Medicine Hat. They said it started from a swather. I'm watching, it's starting to get dark now, and I just saw a spark fly out and there was an ember, and it was still about this far back. So I'm going to just wait it out here a second, make sure that it goes out and nothing starts up. Long days, 4 a.m. it's light, and 10 o'clock it's still light. So there's basically 6 hours of dark. We've kind of got a little bit of a problem here. We're gonna have to deal with it later. Our slip tank had water in it. The water and the diesel fuel on the bale truck. But we gotta head out and bale while we can. Neighbor has 2 balers in a rake going right there. I don't know what time they started rolling at, but I think there's 80 acres in that field, and it looks like they're halfway done. The baler slides down to the sides. You gotta watch the bale monitor. Trying to make an even bale there. You can see I'm too far to one side, so now I gotta go down like we just woke a coyote. This is one of my favorite calling spots. That coyote was laying right here in the swath, right in front. Bale, right, cut. Bale, right, cut. Cut, right, bale. Cut, right, bale. Fireworks. Fireworks tonight. We're working towards that for the family. Have support. So you just sit on that chair. Have you guys been just sitting in the coffee room?
Yeah, we already went through one battery.
Oh, I can't keep up to you. You went through a battery. And the battery goes, does it just fall?
This is the 4th battery today. You already came in and threw batteries.
Aren't you guys sweating? Or you get your water?
Yeah. Okay. I just brought it. It's actually, like, put your hand under it. You can feel it blowing really good. Yeah.
Oh, you can use it like air conditioning.
No. Well, like since you were born. Yeah, huh? We have cameras everywhere. You remember Tiny Drone?
Since the
Mikhail,
beginning.
you remember Tiny Drone? That was made to spy on you.
In the beginning,
Beginning. This person singing is kind of weird.
Oh,
Aww. Spit my spit shell into my flip flop. It's too beautiful. Look at the cloud of dust.
Oh yeah, it's way over
3,
there.
2, 1.
Cool, hey?
Yeah. Over there. Oh, right. Oh.
What?
Suddenly outside seems darker. Oh.
Whoa.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh.
Wonder how deaf those people are.
I like those ones though.
That's pretty cool, hey?
They look. Ah. No, we're with them. You're like, ah, what is that?
Like, fizzle out by the time they hit the ground.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, those are the ones that are like.
Oh, those are the ones that are very loud. Whoa, that one's like big. What if you didn't like fireworks and you like lived around here? Boom. Yeah, they're bigger and bigger. Flying a drone to capture this, like boom, right, explodes the drone. Oh, wow. Really, just that one? Yeah.
Here, everyone go whoa too.
Yeah, we're just like all like, whoa. 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 This is the stuff
this is the stuff that was on sale. Burn it up.
This is from last year. Cheering for the man. Yeah, it sounds like there was something right.
It's not gonna be over. Hold on.
And then everyone gets like attention to them and it's like, ah! That was good. Oh, my eyes.
What did you say?
That was good.
Oh, it's really bright. Hey, Brody. What do you say?
What?
Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.